Alright, Shalom Yasharallah. First and foremost, I want to give all praise to Yahweh Shmi Shai, by Shema Kakadash Bakatham. Double honor to our apostles, get messed on well, peace, say, from the Israel, Shalom. Brother Karatazai, Father Kim, SOYWI and I'm outside, doing the work. It's gonna be a quick video, but the Wadi Yahweh Yahweh putting the spirit on me to go outside and teach, so. I'm a little sick. But I set my prayers up to the Lord to get rid of sickness out of my vessel. So, it's gonna take some time. So, Lord willing that this is edify. I want to get into a lesson of you should hear rumors of war. Because Biden said, Joe Biden, Joe, new president of the United States of Babylon. This article said Joe Biden warns of Armageddon, says Putin not joking about nuclear attacks. So, if you remember a couple months ago, he said that our darkest days are ahead of us. Which he knew what was going on. He's part of this plan, trying to bring in a new world order, so. But like the apostles, a great millstone said, in order for World War III to start, Judgment Day start, the MOTB has to be made mandatory. The MOTB, what's the MOTB? The microchip implants. No, we're not talking about no chips on a debit card, credit card. We're talking about microchips implanted in your foreskin, inside your body. That's the MOTB. So, you gotta stay away from that. You gotta be willing to take the death, So, I'm gonna read some of this article and you can read it for yourself. Joe Biden has asserted that Russian President Vladimir Putin is not joking about the threats to escalate the Russia-Ukraine war by using tactical nuclear weapons, warning that the move could result in Armageddon. And that's the Lord. That's the Lord getting ready to press that reset button. The Lord's ready to let hell break loose. So us brothers, we gotta be vigilant. We gotta stay locked in this truth. We gotta go harder, because we're living in the last days, And my guess, I could be wrong, but I could tell something's about to I could tell the Lord's about to throw down, like in the beginning or middle of next year, But this coming winter is a precursor to Jacob's trouble, Just like the snake juice that that people try to get other people to take, That's a precursor to MOTB. So this coming winter is a precursor to the MOTB. This winter coming up is a precursor to Jacob's trouble. Salakia. He is not joking when he talks about potential use of tactical nuclear weapons or biological and chemical weapons, because his military is, you might say, significantly underperforming. Biden said during a Democratic senatorial campaign committee fundraiser in New York City on Thursday, I don't think there's any such thing as the ability to easily use tactical nuclear weapons and not end up with Armageddon. So, he's letting you know that that's the Lord telling his people, beginning with the elect, not if, when other countries when Russia starts using nuclear weapons, Biden's going to try to interfere, And again, this is the Lord putting the spirit on them, He already made this plan. He already created this plan, See, these guys in this industry, in this NWO industry, they think they're in control, but really the Lord, the Most High Yahweh, He's in control. He's the one who made this. He created this plan. So the purpose of creating this plan, letting it happen, so He can establish His judgment on the planet Earth, and so that all creations can fear the Lord and the Son. And we want that kingdom of heaven too. So I don't know about your 2/3, but me and the brothers, you know, Lord willing that you brothers of Great Millstone SOYWI Camp are party elect, you know. So yeah, I'm gonna read a little bit more. Now I'm gonna get some scriptures. Biden said Putin's rhetoric had put the world at the highest risk of nuclear destruction since this 1962 Cuban Missile Crisis. Fidel Castro, if I'm not mistaken, the dude who was the guy who was the prime minister of Cuba that was involved with it was Fidel Castro, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong, but that name just came out of nowhere, you know, because if you brothers might be familiar with a video game called Call of Duty Black Ops 1, you know, with the MK Ultra, you know, the first mission is you going to Cuba, assassinate Fidel Castro, but then they already planned it. They already knew that they were coming to kill. They were planning to ambush this dude named Mason, you know. But anyway, you could go ahead and look up the gameplay for yourself if you haven't heard of it. But I'm pretty sure most brothers that play video games, they heard of the Call of Duty. So, and Cold War too. Yeah, Cold War, just like Cold War. Perseus stole the nuclear weapons from the United States, you know, and used it and framed America using the operational green light nuclear weapons in other countries. So now the other countries at the end goes against America, you know. So which is a twisted plot, you know. But then again, that's the Most High. You know, he's the one who orchestrated all this so he can establish his judgment on earth, like I said. So let me get some scriptures. This is Matthew 24:5. For many should come in my name, saying, I am Hamashiach, and shall deceive many. So you got these false prophets, IUIC, ISUPK, GOCC, HODC. You got these fake, you got these Sunday church pastors, preaching that God loves everybody, which is not true, you know. So, and you got just like that Pastor Whitehead, you know, who was robbed during the service. He was robbed, you know. That's a warning of him come out of his ways, you know. That's a warning to Israel, you know, to seek the Lord, you know. And then all of a sudden, a couple weeks after that, he choked a woman and threw her out, you know. You know what I'm saying? But then again, you see these church pastors, Sunday church pastors, driving a Bentley, holding a $500,000 worth of jewelry. You know what I'm saying? $500,000 worth of jewelry. So man, hey, and ye shall hear. Wars and rumors of war, see that ye be not troubled. So the elect is not going to be troubled, because, you know, the elect, you know, they're going to do everything in their power to please the Lord and his Son. They're not going to fear man, you know. They're going to fear the Lord, but they're not going to fear the man, you know. Scripture says that fear not the man that can kill the body but not able to kill the soul, but fear him that which could kill it both, body and soul, you know, which is the Lord Yahweh, you know what I'm saying? So, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. So like all these things that's happening right now, it has to come to pass. These are part of the prophecies, you know, these are prophecies, you know? When electricity when the net neutrality and the EMP gets strike the whole country, a lot of people gonna bug out, you know. A A lot of people gonna be bugged out, but the elect is not gonna be bugged out, because they've been preaching this for a long time, beginning with the El Apostle Great Millstone. They've been preaching this for about like 60 to 70 years, and they still preaching. So double honor to El Apostle Great Millstone, and rightfully so, For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. And there shall be famines and pestilence and earthquakes in divers places. All these are the beginning of sorrow. So I keep telling myself, basically when I tell myself, that's the Lord speaking to me. The Lord tell, like when I'm speaking to myself, through the Spirit, it's the Lord speaking to me. So the Lord tells me that the pain is temporary. Pain is temporary. It ain't gonna last forever. But it did last a long time. Ever since we've been going to captivity. Pain's been lasting for a long time, and it hurt. The Lord really jacked us up for breaking His commandments, statutes, and laws. We kept disobeying them. So now the Lord is finna to destroy this place. First the Lord's gonna put the spear on these elites. The Lord's gonna put the spear on these elites to force the governments all over the country to mandate the MOTB. A lot of people are gonna be bugged out. The money is worthless. The paper money, it's worthless. It's gonna drop. It's gonna drop. And that's where that microchip comes in. Then they shall deliver you up to be afflicted, and shall kill you, and you should be hated of all nations for my name's sake. Because people that keep saying that we're preaching hate. This is what Yahushua did. Yahushua wasn't hated for preaching love. He was hated for preaching the truth. That the Lord loves the Israelites, so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians, and He hates Esau, so-called white people, and these other heathen nations, Chinese, Moabites, Africans, Hamites. He hated these people, but he mainly hates Esau the most. So we're just waiting on that day where the martial law is declared, where the martial law will be declared. Salaki for all this coughing. Like I said, I'm sick, but the Wadi Yahweh Yahushua forgive me another chance to come outside and teach. And then shall many be offended, and shall betray one another, and shall hate one another, and many false prophets shall rise and shall deceive many. So you got Nate Bishop Nathaniel IUIC saying that the MOTB, basically all these camps, basically all these 501c3s saying that the MOTB is a philosophy. But how the hell can you buy? How the hell you gonna buy and sell with philosophies? That don't make no sense. But then again, they sold out for that bag. They sold out for that bag. So, and because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. But he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved, which is the elect. The elect is gonna be saved because the elect has endured. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go up a little bit further. And this gospel of the kingdom, of which is Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, that the elect is going to inherit underneath Yahweh and Yahushua and King David, and King David, we're going to be able to inherit it. Lord willing, we're probably elect. So that's why we outside teaching, but that's why we're doing edifications. And this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness of all nations, and then the end shall come. So, again, man, the end's going to come. We got to get right. You can't be doing this sin free willy-nilly, And if you bros ain't been outside teaching. Now's the time to do it. You know, you want to get as much labor as you can. You're building up your spiritual resume. You're filling up your spiritual bank account. You know, because the Lord expects His money when He comes back. You know what I'm saying? The Lord, everything we do on the side, we're gonna be held accountable by the Lord. You know, because this is His world, not ours. So, hopefully this is edifying. I want to give all praise to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, Hashem Hawakakadash Bakatham, double honor, so apostle has been blessed on well, peace, salutation for the Shalom.